Hey everyone, Sean here. Hope you're all doing well. Thought I'd jump on and give you a tour of my studio. Show you what equipment I use to make my videos. So I'll just give you a quick spin around. There's the microphone, computer, extra monitor, keyboard, guitar, gong, and me again. So I've got a MacBook Pro. It's getting a bit old now, but still works really well. Works a lot better than any other computer I've had, so I'm happy with it. So I'll keep rocking it until it dies. I got some M Audio studio monitors, BX5. They're pretty good. They're not too expensive and you get a good sound out of them. So yeah, I'm happy with those. By the way, I'll put all the links down in the description so you can have a proper look. I've got a Midi keyboard which plugs into the computer. This is where I get some really cool synthesizer sounds and all those ambient tones you hear. This is a Aleses Q25. I think I said it right. It's pretty basic. I got it a few years ago, but I haven't really had the need to upgrade, so pretty happy with it. I got a little Behringer mixing desk that I plug all my instruments into, and then that plugs into the computer. So I plug my guitars and my microphones and everything into there. It's pretty basic, but it still works. And what else? Yeah, that's it for that. Okay, so microphones. I've got this SM58 microphone. This is good for vocals, especially live vocals, because it only really picks up sound from about here. Whereas some other microphones, like condenser microphones, they pick up everything, which isn't good in a live situation. But I use this in the studio as well, because sometimes if it's a bit noisy outside, I'll use this so I don't pick up any of the cars or planes or lawnmowers or things like that. But what I also use is this condenser microphone. It's a Rode NT1A. So I use this most of the time, but you have to be in a quiet room. You have to have a quiet space. So the best time for me to use this is late at night, when there's less cars on the road and just generally less noise. But yeah, this is what I use most of the time, but I've been using this lately and it's still pretty good. And we have, I've got another microphone. We have a Shure SM57. So this is good for instruments, loud instruments, like electric guitars, drums. The gong over there, I use this to record the gong. So yeah, this is really good. I recommend everyone having one of these and one of these in their toolkit. And I've got a little lapel microphone that I use when I'm out walking. You just clip it on there and it just picks up your voice really well. It's got a little wind protector on there. But yeah, this is good for like vlogging and plugging into your iPhone. Okay, so camera wise, I mainly use an iPhone X now. I'm really pleased with it. It's probably one of the best cameras I've ever used. It's great in low light, shoots in 4K. Yeah, I just think yeah, phones are starting to make really good cameras these days, and it's really convenient to have your camera on your phone because you can instantly share it on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and on stories and all that kind of stuff. So happy with the iPhone X. I've got a Gopro Hero 7. Now this is really cool. This has got image stabilizer on it. So it means you can go running or do like any like adventures or activities, and it just keeps a really nice smooth video. So what you'll find sometimes if you film with other cameras like an iPhone, will get a bit shaky, but this stabilizes it for you and makes a really good experience. It's not so good in low light, but that's okay. I just use the iPhone, but you mainly use this when you're out in the daytime anyway, so it's really good for that. I get some really good videos, and it's also a camera as well, but I mainly use it for the videos. And I think, oh yep, I have this 360 camera. Now, I bought this last year. I thought I'd use it a lot more, but I haven't really used it that much. It's pretty cool. I'm hoping to use it more this year. Create some 360 videos for you guys, so it means you can like navigate everywhere on the screen and you'll see everything 360. Yeah, you get it, you get the picture. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, now what else? Software on my computer, I use Pro Tools. I started using Pro Tools when I was younger, so I'm pretty good at it these days. I've tried to switch to other ones like Ableton and Logic because they can be a bit more user-friendly and quicker to use, but I just can't get over the learning curve. I try it for a few hours and I go, oh no, I have to go back to Pro Tools. Even if I have to do it a longer way on Pro Tools, I prefer Pro Tools. Virtual instruments, I recommend this Omnisphere. It's the best synthesizer you can get, especially for like ambient and relaxation music. I got it about 6 months ago and I wish I got it sooner. Just gets so many lush, calm synthesizer sounds in there. It's got, you could make anything with this really. You can do like movies and things like that, scores and stuff. A lot of pros use this. And I've got Contact Native Instruments, so that's a pretty good pack too. I recommend getting that. You get lots of drums and basses and orchestras and everything in there, so I'd say that's pretty pivotal. You have to buy some good virtual instruments to sound pretty good these days. Pro Tools comes with virtual instruments which are pretty good. I still use those, but these are just got those professional edge kind of thing. What else? Yeah, so to make the videos I use Premiere Pro, which is pretty good. You can do a lot of things in there. I also use iMovie, which comes with the MacBook, because I find Premiere Pro is great, but sometimes it takes a really long time to render a long video, and I think it just eats up so much memory and takes so long. So I still go back to the basics and use iMovie. And last but not least, instrument wise, I have a acoustic guitar. This is a Tanglewood electric acoustic. It's pretty cool. So, and what else? I've got a harmonica. What else? I've got more guitars and more things, but they're back in Australia. So for those that don't know, I'm Australian, but I live in the UK. I've got a dual passport. My mum was born here and her side of the family. So I spend a lot of time over here. I live in Glastonbury, UK. That's where the big music festival is. So we've got the music festival coming up this month, which I'm excited to go to. I've got a one-day ticket just going in for the one day. I think the full 3 or 4 days is a bit too much now for me. But yeah, going on the Sunday, and I'm going to see The Cure. Cure's a great band. I've always wanted to see The Cure. I used to love them when I was younger. Still do. And I'll just show you the Gong back here. I'll just give you a little play. Here we go. Also got this thing called a Thunderbox, makes thunder noises. So that was the tour. Hope you enjoyed. What I think I'll do next week is we'll go outside, and I'll show you how I film and how I take the nature videos. So we'll go for a little walk, and I'll give you a little tour of Glastonbury as well. So stay tuned for that. All right, so I hope you enjoyed. Have a great week, everyone. I'll see you soon. Peace. Bye.